Welcome back. This week we continue our series highlighting some of the positive change makers in Southeast Wisconsin in partnership with Milwaukee Business Journal. Today we're sharing some of the 2022 40 Under 40 Hall of Fame. And joining us right now is Lynda Kohler, President and CEO of Sharp Literacy. And Deborah Tomczyk is partner of Reinhardt, Berner, and Van Duren. Thank you both for joining us. Lynda Kohler, let me start with you. First of all, congratulations. Curiosity is such a great word, and you live that every day over at Sharp Literacy. Tell me about this journey you have been on, and do you feel like, given all the changes that young people face today, you're making a difference?
I do. I think back when I won the 40 Under 40 over 22 years ago. I was working for Midwest Airlines at the time. And while I was in the for-profit business, I spent a lot of time on different nonprofit boards and did a lot of volunteer work. So I knew that once the demise, unfortunately, of Midwest Airlines, that the nonprofit, the servant leader, was in my blood. So had the opportunity to spend 4 years at Ronald McDonald House Charities with just an incredible mission, and now the last 9 years at Sharp Literacy. And I do think we're making a difference. We took a little bit of a step backwards with the learning disruptions during the COVID, but one child at a time. We are making a difference, and we're not going to stop. We know that we have a long road ahead of us, but the kids, I heard a great quote the other day that 20% of the kids make up the population, but 100% are our future. So it's worth all the extra time, effort, dollars in ensuring that these kids have an opportunity to be successful in life.
Yeah, they are our future. Deborah, I saw a profile on you that said you were hoping to be a rock star as a child. You ended up being a lawyer. Do you feel like you're a rock star when you received this award?
When I knew I would not be a rock star, I went to law school, but I've had a very rewarding career, notwithstanding not being on a stage. And in a way, I get to be on a stage because I get to work with some wonderful colleagues and wonderful clients and impact the built environment. I can look out my window and I see projects that I've been able to work on and been fortunate to work on over a 27-year career. And these are the places where people have to live, work, and play, and where we can create greater opportunities for all the kids that Lynda was just speaking about, for our adults who are in their working years, and for the future everywhere where people get to enjoy Milwaukee and beyond. And I just feel like I've been very fortunate and not necessarily thought I would be rewarded for that, because I get my reward every day in being able to work with wonderful people and see wonderful things happen outside my window.
And part of that work, you said, is bringing people together. That's what both of you do. As you look at the challenges the city faces, are you optimistic that the city is engaged and community leaders are trying to make a difference? Lynda?
Yeah, I do. I think about our board of directors. I think of our young board of directors, our staff, and I do. I think especially the corporations that are really engaged in our mission, the Northwestern Mutuals and the Rockwells, Brady Corporation, all of those, they all have a vested interest in ensuring that these kids are well educated and really starting that tech pipeline at a really early age. So that these kids can graduate from high school and then go on to college if they want. If not, to make sure that they're ready, they're career ready when they get out of high school. And we want these kids to stay in Milwaukee.
Deborah, a quick take from you when you look at where we are, and especially when you see the 40 under 40 people who are achieving. There's a lot to look forward to.
There is a lot to look forward to. I think, as Lynda said, there are so many community leaders that are arising from different vocations that, we've always had traditional leadership in the nonprofit areas and in the government areas, but the business leaders are really stepping up to the plate. And our young people have specific concerns and vision about what they want the future to be. And they're not afraid to engage in that right away. So they want to be engaged. They want to be involved from an early age. When they first join a company and they're working on their careers, they're always working on something beyond themselves as well. And that gives all of us a sense of optimism.
Well, Lynda Kohler and Deborah Tomczyk, we thank you both for sharing your story and being with us today. Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you so much.
For more of the newly released 40 Under 40 class and the other Hall of Fame inductees, head to bizjournals.com/Milwaukee. Still ahead,